Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi to the lecturer Sir Aminuddin bin Muhammad Noor, and to everyone, good evening. So I am a technical analyst in RHB Investment Bank who currently hold a BBA Finance as well as a professional technical analyst certificate from Malaysian Association Technical Analysis. In order to analyze investment and predict future price movement based on the past market prices and apply various technical indicators for investment decision making. I would like to present one of the company that have been choose for predict future price and analyze investment. The company that I choose is Drb-Hicom, one of the Malaysia leading corporations involved in the automatic manufacturing, assembly and distribution industry through its involvement in the passenger car and four-wheel drive vehicle market segment. So we proceed to the chart, the DRB-Hicom chart. As you can see in the chart, at the top one is a resistance. Resistance is the opposite of the support. Support line is a level where selling pressures is strong enough to overcome the buying pressure. As you can see in the DRB-Hicom chart, there are two resistance line. The first one is the 2.09 and the second one is 2.17. So there are also two support line, which is the support is the level of the market price action for a period of time. As you can see in the chart, there are two support lines that have been identified. The first support line is at 1.97, and it intercept with the other 3 points parallelly. A price level or area at which a stock has difficulty to fall below. For the second support line was stated at 1.93. We proceed to the next indicator, which is a downtrend trend line. A downtrend refers to the price action of a security that move lower in the price and it fluctuate over time. Based on the chart above, the downtrend line, the downtrend trend line happens starting from the early of the December until the end of the December. It shows that the change in the stock movement is more towards decreasing. Okay, next we proceed to the next indicator, which is the moving average. So based on the DRB-Hicom figure, it's revealed that the sell signal occurred in the middle of the December. The price line begins to cross the moving average that shows the bearish price change from above to below. So the selling operation often begin to grow during the signal. So we as a technical analyzer should know that this is the suitable time to the investors to sell the stock. So we proceed to the next indicator, which is the MACD. In the MACD signal, the sell signals occurs on 14 December when the MACD line from above to below and it is crosses the signal line. The histogram coverage also moved to zero and move below zero with the upward selling trend activities. So next we proceed to the ROC, rate of change. It is already and is best since the last one because it is a good ending because it moved above zero, which is a line of balance. This is signal is so when the momentum begins to decline on 14 December and it will move below the zero line until the next day. It is indicate that there is a stock losing momentum in the market and are considered to be good, and it is good time to sell off the stock. So next, the sell signal occurs in RSI indicator when the RSI line in 21 December start to be recrossed over the overbought line at 70% and keep going down toward the oversold line at 30% in the latest day. So the RSI line in third week of the December move downwards steeply and cross the oversold line. So based on the figure, we move to the stochastic, which is a stochastic indicator. This also have a sell signal because starting from the second week of the December, where the K percent line crossed the D percent line, which is signal line at overbought level or line. But it is started to move downward line, and from that, investors should know they have to sell their stock until they get the new signal, until the next signal exists. So from the overall indicator that we can predict that the value of the stock might be decreasing in the future. As we can see from the trend line, it seems to be end of the cycle for a uptrend and starting for the downtrend cycle, which is longer than the uptrend cycle. So this is indicate for the trend reversal point. Hence, it is proven by the selling signal that appears in the most of the indicators, such as the MACD, ROS, ROC, RSI, and moving average indicator. So for the stochastic indicator, the status for the stock seems to be important but need to be sold. So I predict the stock will cross the oversold line, and the selling signal will be appear since the stock move nearest the oversold line. So I highly recommend that selling the stock for this time being since it proven by the technical analyst and not to be lost in the future. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.